Yo, what's up YouTube? What's up guys? Welcome back to another edition of Advice from Your Homeboy. I'm your homeboy Sean, and let's get right into this one, man. I feel, fellas, that we need to mature a lot as growing adults and becoming more of a man. And maturity doesn't have to necessarily just mean, you don't laugh at fart jokes and you're not silly, that kind of stuff, which I don't mind any of that. I mean, I think you can still be a child at heart but still take care of business. But the maturity that I'm talking about, it goes over so many aspects of our lives. I think you need to mature financially, you need to mature emotionally, and you have to really mature mentally. I just know that a lot of guys are really immature about a lot of stuff. They don't want to take responsibility, they don't want to do a lot of different things that I feel what a real man should be and possess. So what do I mean by maturing financially? What I mean by maturing financially is, right now I'm 38, and I'm at the age where I need to consider the second half of my life. And that means either retirement talk, retirement investments, my own personal investments. How do I save my money? How do I earn my money? So, financially, a lot of these guys out here are like little boys. I mean, they carrying around $200 and they good. You know what I'm saying? As long as they drugs and weed, alcohol, they can party, they can buy some Jordans, they're okay. When, being a man is to be able to provide security, and without having some financial backing or some kind of financial information or knowledge, you're really going to be lacking maturely as a man. No grown man should be paycheck to paycheck, because you should learn how to save your money. You should learn how to get a skill set that can pay you what you're worth, your value. You don't have to be in that dead-end job. You need to know how to be able to manage your own self, especially if you don't have any kids and any other serious responsibilities financially. There should be no excuse for you living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm not dissing anybody who is, but I'm just saying, that you don't want to be like that. And there's some room for improvement. And I think that you should be comfortable and secure enough to be able to not have to wait to get paid to be able to do something or take care of something. When I went to finance school, and because I was a finance major, one of the cardinal rules we learned was to try to have at least 6 months worth of bills saved up. Now, I get it, with this economy, this time or whatever, it's really hard to kind of be on 6 months. But I mean, do you have a few months? Do you have 3? Do you have 4? Do you have any kind of like buffer to where if you did get hurt at your job or you lost your job, would you be able to maintain and be able to live the exact same life to a degree that you did before you got fired or got hurt? So, you want to look at that kind of stuff, and also that financial freedom, even with having, not really freedom, it's more like a financial breather. For you to have that, it's so freeing where you don't have to look over your shoulder every time or worry about a phone call from some creditor because you don't have their money. It's such a peaceful life, and I definitely enjoy a very peaceful life because I do well with money. So, being financially mature speaks volumes. And I'm not saying just buying designer clothes and being able to just take trips and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about, do you have a plan for the future? I mean, are you in good hands, right, with your finances? The next one was, maturing emotionally. This is a big one. Guys' temperaments go up and down so fast, and I get it. I was there too, where all I want to do was just get some pussy and just fuck. But these guys get so angry when a girl chooses or doesn't choose them. So they get to the place where they start calling girls out their name. They start getting really irrational. They go from being really sweet to being really mean to being really sweet again. And that's just really signs of a man who's going through an emotional crisis, I feel, because you should be able to maintain a pretty much level head emotionally when it's coming to dating or interacting with other people too. Like, I mean, on the jobs, I see a lot of these young cats out here on my job, they just snap off over nothing. I mean, you be like, that's an overreaction. So what's really going on at home, dude? What's going on in your heart and your mind? I think as a man and developing more into a man, you get in tune to your emotions. Most guys think being emotional is being a bitch or a pussy or you whack or you soft, but that's not it, man. Everybody has emotions. Anger is an emotion, nigga. So if you're angry, you're emotional. So, and happy is a fucking emotion. So you got to be in tune with your emotions to know how to pretty much regulate your emotional thermostat. You don't want to run hot a lot. You damn sure don't want to be cold a lot. So you want to stay in the middle like a man really should. We should be the emotional stability for our wives, spouses, our girlfriends, or whatever. And we should definitely be able to handle and conduct business with a sound level mind and head, you know, emotionally. You know, you don't want to sit here and be making purchases or business dealings off of emotion. So you gotta get that under control, man. And you might need therapy. You might need to talk to somebody. You might just need to let it out. But don't let these social norms and stereotypes put you in a box where like guys don't cry and guys can't get emotional, and anytime you show emotion, it's a sign of weakness. That's bullshit, man. That's why a lot of guys be dropping dead with heart attacks and shit at 40, because they can't understand, you know, their emotions, and they can't really release anything, and they keep everything bottled up and stressed out and shit. So, you know, you definitely need to get your emotions intact. You need to make sure that you can pretty much handle the day-to-day stripes, man. Life is hard as it is. It's supposed to stress you out. You know, like right now, I mean, I'm going through some vehicular issues, right, with maintenance and all of that. You know, check engine lights on my other car. This truck right here, my radio has a fault in it, something like this. I had a suspension fault message earlier today. So, you know, but I'm not gonna sit there and get emotional and get all pissed off. I'm gonna take care of it, which I can do that because of the first thing. I'm financially secure and mature too. I'm financially mature. So I don't have to worry about, oh man, I don't get paid till another 2 weeks, so I can't even get whatever. I can take care of what I need to today if I have to. So, leads up to the last one, maturing mentally. So a lot of guys, and this like back with the fart jokes, I think those are cool. You can do that, all that kind of stuff, if you're taking care of the other two. If you're taking care of what you gotta take care of. You can laugh about anything. I laugh about the dumbest shit all the time. I'm really silly when it comes to joking around and everything else, but it's because I'm emotionally secure and mature. I'm financially secure and mature. So with this one, with being mentally mature, is to get your mind right. You know, just chasing chicks for pussy is, I feel, is a deficiency in you, because there's more to women than just pussy. All right, there's more to life than just getting pussy. You know what I'm saying? I think affects how you are. So if you're thinking all this petty, ridiculous shit, you're gonna be petty and ridiculous. So you need to mature yourself mentally to get yourself together to take on life's hardships and everything else. So if you're not gonna be mature mentally, when you think about all this silly shit, you think like a little boy, you're not gonna be no man. So you gotta go ahead and get your mind right. And again, therapy might help, and getting to know yourself definitely helps. So what kind of man are you? So when it comes to taking care of business, ain't no laughing about that. Take care of that shit. Once you take care of business, laugh all day, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? When your money ain't right, ain't no need to laugh, and ain't no time to go out. Sit your ass at the house and budget. Get yourself together. Then once you get that cushion in there where you feel secure, you feel pretty good, now you can wild out. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I think, fellas, we gotta really step it up this year, next year, every year. Alright? We all getting older. We can't stop that process. But we gotta start maturing in more ways, man. Because out here it's silly, because these little niggas out here that be grown as hell, my age and shit, or older, and I still call them little niggas because they got the little nigga mentality. They be out here ruining everything out here, you know what I'm saying? So let's get it together. And if you get all that stuff straight, man, yo, you're gonna have a happy, peaceful life, man. People look at me all the time and say, oh, you got a whole lot of money, this and third. I really don't, not in my opinion. I do well, I'm good, I don't gotta worry about nothing, right? But at the same time, I want more. I wanna make sure that I'm really secure, where I don't gotta go to work. Like, that's what I'm trying to get at, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's dreams is not that. But, you know, and they be like, oh, you got a lot of, you know, girls, or you got a lot of this, you got a lot. Well, how do you think I got those, man? Maturity, man. All right? So I think we all need to work on that, myself included. I work on this every day. It's not like a, oh, I just got it and I'm good. No, I work at it every day, man. I still buy dumb shit, and I gotta fix it. And when I fix it, I sit my ass in the house. I still think dumb shit too. But again, I can think dumb shit and laugh at dumb shit because everything else is taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes my emotional level can be a little fucked up some days, and I gotta look at myself. Yo, what's going on? What happened to me? Right? What triggered this? You know? So yeah, guys, mature it up, yo.